Yesterday was the toughest day in my career because I had no answers.
Coaches say they have no answers for their student athletes. The National Collegiate Athletic Association canceled all tournaments for the rest of the season. Now that affects a lot of teams at Florida Gulf Coast University, from basketball to baseball to softball. Fox 4's Rachel Lloyd talked to players and coaches who are staying optimistic. Rachel?
Coaches are trying to lift their players' spirits by getting them to play non-competitive sports like volleyball. But in the midst of making the most of it, they say it's still bittersweet. Women's basketball players at FGCU gathered around their teammates to cut the basketball net, something that doesn't happen until after a championship game is won. And even though they won't get to that point this season, Ashley O'Neal grabbed the net with a dance, pushing through her disappointment.
It's really like an unbelievable feeling that we can't finish what we've started, and knowing that we were going to do a lot of damage in the NCAA tournament is gut-wrenching.
The National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, announced Thursday they're canceling all basketball tournaments and spring championships because of coronavirus concerns, leaving O'Neal in limbo as a player.
I have to figure out how to not be a student athlete.
But there's still hope that softball will resume after the Atlantic Sun Conference meets on April 5th. Head coach David DeRose says he's staying optimistic.
I know there's no championship because that's all the NCAA can mandate. But is our conference going to allow us to have some closure for our players this season?
And baseball coach Dave Tillett says while practice will go on for his team, a handful of his players are missing their shot to go pro.
It's just tough that we say goodbye to 9 seniors that are not going to get a chance to finish or put their cleats up or hang their cleats up the right way.
But there's a lot of people who aren't giving up that easy. There's a petition on change.org asking the NCAA to extend players' eligibility for another year. And before petitioners met their goal of 200,000 votes, the NCAA tweeted this, saying they agreed on eligibility relief for all Division I athletes. And the NCAA says they'll discuss the details of eligibility relief in coming days and weeks. At FGCU, Rachel Lloyd, Fox 4 in your corner.